All right, so first thing I want to tell you about is what to wear in the field. Okay, I've been going out into the field in a rainforest environment for many years, and I can tell you that more is better when you go into the field. Okay, particularly in a rainforest, because there's lots of things around you which want to bite you, or want to suck your blood, or want to scratch you, and so on. So the best thing to do is to cover up. All right, so first thing, long sleeves. You need to make sure that you have long sleeves on, okay, because you're going to get all scratched up there, okay, if you don't have long sleeves. All right, the next thing is long pants. All right, shorts is no good at all. You need long pants because you will get scratched up around your legs and so on if you just have shorts on. Okay, that's fine if you don't mind a few nice warrior scars on your legs. Great, but otherwise long pants is best. As you can see, these field pants have seen better days. They've got a bit of holiness about them now, but that is what happens when you go out in the bush. Okay, next thing, on your feet, you must have closed shoes. I can't emphasize that enough. You must have closed shoes. The part of you which is in contact with the environment the most is your feet. So you need to protect your feet. Okay? The rainforest environment is pretty wet, and particularly in the wet season, you need something which is relatively waterproof. So the tall boots tend to be the best thing in wet conditions. The trade-off with the tall boots is that the soles are not very supportive and pretty thin. So if you're wearing your tall boots all day, your feet are going to start aching. Okay? So if it's not wet, and you can get away with something which is a little less waterproof, I would go with the field boots. And if Renoir could look at show his own boots there, those are the field boots. Less waterproof, but much more comfortable, and they do protect your ankles and your foot really well as well. So I would have my tall boots for wet season and my field boots for dry season. Tall boots for a place where it's going to be wet underfoot. Field boots for when you're climbing a mountain and it's not going to be very wet underfoot. Okay? All right. The next thing is a hat. Okay? I'm bald. Okay? So I don't have that protection from the hair. Okay? But it's still a good idea to wear a hat. Okay, I find a hat with a wide brim best for me, mainly because when you come out into the rainforest environment, you usually rapidly get a halo of mosquitoes flying around above your head. They're attracted to the heat which comes up off your head. Okay, if you have a hat, they are less likely to come and find you. Well, they do eventually find you, but also when they're up here and they make forays down to your neck and so on, sometimes they can't really get past your brim and they get lost further out. So you get less of those annoying buzzing mosquitoes in your ears when you have this wide brim hat. That's just something which I tend to go with. And the last thing that I want to talk about is insect repellent. Okay, you've probably all heard of the mosquitoes, the clouds of mosquitoes in a rainforest, and the worst thing, the bête rouge or the chiggers. They can really irritate you. Okay, I have found the best way to deal with those is to not bother with the insect repellent before you go in, but put the insect repellent in and change your clothes as soon as you come out of the forest. Okay? Having insect repellent around your ears and around your face is really good for keeping the mosquitoes out of your ears as well. Okay, but because I tend to perspire a lot, it tends to sweat off all the insect repellent. Okay, so for me, it doesn't really work that well. If you don't perspire as much, then put insect repellent on before you go in, but also put it on when you come out as well. Okay, because when you come out, that's when the things are on you. They probably haven't bitten you yet. Okay, put the insect repellent. This is the chiggers. Put the insect repellent, and they will die off. Okay, and I find that's the best way that I use. I don't put insect repellent coming in. I put insect repellent as I go out. Okay, all right. Thank you. That's what you wear in the bush. So stop that then.